Levitation is mostly believed to be a myth, and for good reason, because it consists of a person literally defying the laws of gravity. However, there are people out there who claim that this act is possible, and take it a step further by recording themselves doing it. While many people believe these clips are fake or have some gimmick behind it, there are a few videos out there that make you wonder. Whether you believe these clips are real or not is, as always, up to you, but regardless, here are 10 levitations that were caught on tape. Number 1 is the floating girl. This clip was recorded in Russia and has baffled people for many years. The clip starts off with a man recording his dog when he comes across a mother and her daughter. The little girl is seemingly floating in the air with no assistance. The mother doesn't seem to be taken aback by this in any way, and looks like she's seen her daughter do this many times. The second they notice that they're being recorded, they quickly exit the scene. The video was uploaded to YouTube in 2009 and has received 2.5 million views, with repeats receiving even more. The description offered no proper explanation as to what this video actually was. Many people have tried to debunk it, and we have some good ideas as to how the video was made, but for the most part it remains a mystery. Number 2 is David Blaine. David Blaine is considered to be one of the best magicians of his time, with his tricks and illusions baffling people all over the world. Well, it's not that surprising that he's also tried his hand in levitation. While there is a simple illusion that consists of maneuvering your feet in a certain way, David Blaine's version of this definitely took it a step further. He seemingly lifted from the ground completely and left those who watched him in complete awe.
This man is not, he's not right.
He floated.
He's not
Floated.
right.
That's all. He floated. That's all. Did you see him float? Did you get a float? Because he floated. It wasn't no TV scam. He floated.
Number 3 is Matthew Stewart. This is a short clip recorded in 2010 of Canadian magician Matthew Stewart performing what appears to be a levitation. Now, it's pretty evident from the get-go that some kind of a table or surface is visible underneath the girl he's apparently levitating. But Stewart has claimed that it was a part of the act, with the table apparently being levitated as well. It's quite hard to tell as the quality of the footage isn't very high and the video didn't receive that many views, so not much of a discussion about its authenticity has taken place, but either way it is an interesting clip. Number 4 is the bus ride. Dynamo is one of the most well-known magicians in the world, and one of his specialties seems to be the art or illusion of levitation. Well, he teamed up with Pepsi to create a viral ad campaign that featured him holding himself up against a bus with only his arm. Now, other magicians have done similar enough tricks, but it's easy enough to see that the arms they're using is fake. However, Dynamo's performance of this trick appeared to be much more realistic. Number 5 is the Buddhist monk. Dan White is an American magician who traveled to Nepal to visit a Buddhist monk who claimed that he had the power to levitate. While this seemed a bit far-fetched, the monk actually demonstrated this ability and completely stunned Dan White in the process. He appeared to levitate around 2 feet in the air with no assistance. He claimed that it was an extremely advanced form of meditation and that it had taken him many years to perfect. Number 6 is Special Head. Special Head was a contestant on America's Got Talent who made it to the quarterfinals because of a performance that baffled the judges and the crowd. He seemingly levitated in the air for almost 30 seconds with nothing but a stick. Now, it isn't legitimate levitation, instead it's actually a yoga maneuver, but it's definitely the closest you're gonna get with there being no doubt that it's real. Even so, quite a few people still believed his stick was connected to some kind of a chair, which is a trick that quite a few street artists use. However, he dismissed these claims when he did it without a stick and instead used the assistance of a random man on a beach.
I can't believe it, and I saw it with my eyes. I can't believe it! This man needs to be talked about. I'm telling you. That's some powerful stuff there, brother.
Number 7 is The Possession. There's an independently produced web series that exists on YouTube called The Poltergeist Diaries. Now, it's unclear whether it's real or fake because the creators have decided to keep that a mystery, but regardless, it is well produced and put together. The clip in question shows a woman seemingly being levitated in the air by some kind of a spirit. The video is very strange, and while there is a good chance it could have been faked, we haven't been given any definitive answers. Number 8 is the unknown levitation. Not much is known about this clip or the magician in it, but it's still quite interesting. It seems to show a man levitating a few feet in the air. He also seems to move a chair without touching it, although many people believe there was some kind of a string attached to it. While it may have been an effect, they went to great lengths to prove that it wasn't, such as having people react to it and having this guy come in and wave his hand underneath the magician. So it's either legitimate or a pretty well put together illusion. Number 9 is the Sharp Tower Levitation. Dynamo returns on this list for a second time with one of his most famous levitations. This clip features Dynamo levitating over the Shard Tower in London. Now you're actually able to see the wires in some of the pictures that were taken, and it appears that they were connected to the tower. However, Dynamo actually levitated above the tower where there were no wires. Because of this, it baffled the people who saw this event. Number 10 is the African Shaman. This is a clip taken by a German film crew who apparently recorded an African shaman levitating around a ring of fire. It was some kind of a ritual that took place in a forest, and this clip stands out from the rest because there seemed to be no illusion or meditation taking place. Instead, it seemed as if the man levitated a foot from the ground and lingered there for a number of seconds. The crew that were there were completely taken aback by this, and it went on to receive almost 1.7 million views on YouTube. And that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, don't forget to hit that like button. I'll leave a link down below to a playlist that will lead you to more Caught on Tapes, and if you're interested in this type of content, you can subscribe for more of it. But that's all for now. As always, until next time.